And our last topic today, one that I was definitely interested in talking about, that being Mixer. Yes, we talk about it time and time again, but so too, we talk about many streaming platform ongoing activities, and the war does continue. This one being Twitch versus Mixer, YouTube versus Mixer, Twitch versus YouTube, whatever combination you want. And the future of Mixer still being up in the air with stagnant viewership, no signees, potential Microsoft layoffs for the Mixer division, and many other, I would say, not really good-looking things for the platform. I ask you, Zan, because we've talked about this before, and I think you bring to light a really good point, especially given most recently we saw Shroud in a Microsoft commercial for Xbox Game Pass. So I ask you the question, and of course, viewers can give their 2 cents on what they think might be able to save the Mixer platform. If there is one thing, or maybe a couple things Mixer can do, what do you think, Zan, can save Mixer?
Well, as I've mentioned before, I think I've changed my stance on this, but I'll lay my initial stance out first. It would be great if Microsoft, because they own both Game Pass and Mixer, could get some kind of cross promotion going, because Game Pass is immensely popular. They just announced that they have over, I know.
Sorry, I just caught your correction now. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that's how I knew I was wrong. I was about to say Mixer was immensely popular. I was like, that's not right. That's not even vaguely true.
It's getting there, maybe. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, yeah. Game Pass has over 10 million users now. And that is huge for a game streaming service. And some kind of, tie-in, kind of in the vein of what Twitch does with Twitch Prime and Amazon, could be a path to getting a couple more users to at least try Mixer. But after some news that came out earlier this week, I think I'm kind of done with Mixer. I think Mixer is dead. I think Microsoft needs to throw in the towel, and they need to sign a deal with Tencent.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
That took a turn. I was not expecting this kind of answer.
Uh-huh.
Let me give a preliminary to everyone out there. So
Yeah.
pretty much to match Amazon Prime's, Zan's initial idea, this was like a long time ago. Zan
This was probably last year I brought it up the first time.
Months ago. He wanted
Yeah.
Game Pass for Xbox to do a similar thing. So pretty much bringing all of those Xbox viewers and players
into one ecosystem, kind of.
to Mixer, really.
Yeah.
Obviously they're going to use those. It's not going to necessarily save viewership, but it would be a great source of income for a lot of Mixer streamers and bolster viewership, hopefully, a little bit. It's a great reason and incentive for them to watch Mixer, and a great incentive for streamers, obviously, being a part of that platform. But this new one, what the...
Yeah, so earlier this week, Tencent actually acquired majority control of Chinese streaming platform Huya.
There it is.
Yeah, and we already know that Huya is coming over to the West very, very soon. We don't have an exact date. I think the one that they threw out initially was like winter 2020, but who knows if that's still happening the way it is. But Tencent, being the biggest game company in the world and being very good at what they do, and they already own... Now with Huya, they own the 2 biggest Chinese streaming platforms, because they also own Douyu, or they have a majority stake in it, at least. And so I think at this point, people already kind of have a negative association with Mixer. I don't think it's working out. If bringing big creators over to the platform hasn't been the move, I don't think they're interested in a partnership with Game Pass, because I think they would have done it already if they really wanted to, So I think what Microsoft should probably do is just fold Mixer, partner with Tencent for Huya, merge the technology, maybe like get Ninja and Shroud over to Huya, and get them more viewership, get everybody on the platform more viewership with a brand that could actually have some chance at working.
This is such a far-fetched plan.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming from left field. Yeah,
but it's almost what you would think. It has to be a very drastic change to make it work, right? At this point, I mean, I don't know. So your idea to save Mixer is to fold Mixer into
kill Mixer.
Is to kill Mixer.
Yeah, you need to kill Mixer to save it at the end of the day.
Yeah, and this might seem far-fetched. I think definitely your plan will come to more fruition in the sense of we're going to see the rise. I've been calling it Douyu and Huya. Either way, they're both Chinese streaming platforms, if you guys are unaware of this, and both the biggest one, and the viewership over there, it's insane. And by the way, as well, the quality of that streaming platform is so non-traditional when it comes to time to being compared to YouTube and Twitch. Like, we're not used to it because it's a gigantic cultural change as well. And so when Huya comes over west here to try and, obviously maybe acquire some big streamers, I do like your point that you do make. If they can maybe have some sort of partnership, Microsoft and Tencent, now we're talking like...
Yeah.
I'm already bending
Imagine how much money they can throw at streamers then. When you got both of those companies reaching in their pockets, like
I almost said I'm already bending over. I meant bowing down. But yeah, I think that's something it would take as drastic as that. To answer the question, I think as from maybe a more realistic stance, I was going to say probably a Game Pass merger like Amazon Prime does with their subs. And, of course, the most obvious one, signing big streamers. I like your side of things. I really like the future potential of these crazy plans actually coming to fruition. And so what do you guys think? What is the one thing that can save Mixer? It can be as crazy as Zan's idea.
Yeah, I think
We love hearing them. Like, we really do. And I'm sure we'll talk about this again in the future.
Side note, just realized the Xbox Series X, is that what they're calling it? I forget.
I don't know.
I hate Microsoft's naming conventions for the Xbox.
I think it might be that.
It's so dumb. I can't. I always think about like how is this is slightly off
Is that
track.
the one that looks like a computer?
Yeah, the one that looks like a fridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys know.
Yeah, but like whenever I think of the name, I always think of this poor mom just trying to buy this console for her child and walking into a GameStop. Well, not walking into a GameStop now, but like
This is taking so many paths. This is just
and just trying to ask for the new Xbox, and the merchant like the GameStop employee being like, okay, so do you want the Xbox One X? Do you want the Xbox Series X? Do you want the Xbox like?
Do you want the original Xbox?
Yeah.
With the actual X on the
no, do you want the Xbox One or do you want the first Xbox?
Because I had, oh my goodness gracious, and she just does not know which one to buy Jimmy.
No, yeah, and she's like, Jimmy, I bought you 5 Xboxes. I don't know which one is the right one.
We got to return this back
But
around.
anyway, I think it's possible there could be some kind of integration coming into the Xbox Series X with Mixer. I think what they could do is something like the PlayStations have something similar to this, where if you highlight a game in your menu, and you go down like one level, it'll automatically pull up streams of people playing that game.
Yeah.
If they could do something like that for Mixer, just to get that a little bit more front-facing, get people a little bit more involved, I think that could help. Will it actually save it? No, I don't think so, but it could help.
You guys leave your thoughts down below. What you think can save Mixer.